When you die, where do you go? Well, you go on your near-death experience, except it's not near-death, since you're now actually dead. You arrive at the death current. Imagine this as a kind of rushing river of the dead, circularly flowing past the docking station. The docking station is where a soul relinks to the world via reincarnation. If you're not in the death current, then you are one of those in line at the docking station. At the docking station, you get to survey all of the new biological, organic life being conceived at that time, and you have to make your decision about what biological body you will link to. Cleveland Clinic says conception, or fertilization, is when sperm and an egg join together. The now fertilized egg, called a zygote, continues to move down your fallopian tube, dividing into 2 cells, then 4 cells, then more cells. About a week after the sperm has fertilized the egg, the zygote has traveled to your uterus. Encyclopedia Britannica says, zygote, fertilized egg cell that results from the union of a female gamete, egg or ovum, with a male gamete, sperm. In the embryonic development of humans and other animals, the zygote stage is brief and is followed by cleavage, when the single cell becomes subdivided into smaller cells. The zygote represents the first stage in the development of a genetically unique organism. The zygote is endowed with genes from 2 parents, and thus it is diploid, carrying 2 sets of chromosomes. The joining of haploid gametes to produce a diploid zygote is a common feature in the sexual reproduction of all organisms, except bacteria. The zygote contains all the essential factors for development, but they exist solely as an encoded set of instructions localized in the genes of chromosomes. So, the docking procedure of the monadic mind with the biological world is conducted via the zygote as soon as it has come into existence. Biological life begins at conception, meaning that the controlling monadic mind connects to the biological order in the physical world at conception, and not at any other time after conception, not at birth. Souls that aren't ready for the docking station just flow round and round in the death current until they are ready. Clearly, the more knowledgeable and aware you are at the docking station, the better will be your choice of what zygote to choose. As for the death current, this is an extraordinary dreamlike state, a limbo, a bardo region, a world of the liminal, the domain of Janus, presiding over all gateways, doors, openings and closings, opportunities, the past, the present, and future. The death current stands between the mental temporal and contingent universe and the material temporal and contingent universe. The docking station is where the direct link is made. The death current plus docking station is, of course, actually a mathematical procedure that results in the reinsertion of a mind into the physical universe so that it continues to evolve and optimize. The average mind has no conscious control over the death current and the docking station procedure, and is unconsciously reinserted into the physical world. Advanced minds exert much more control and have far more choices and opportunities. Think of advanced minds as lucid dreamers rather than ordinary dreamers. Their control is much greater. They can will their future. It's no longer left to chance. The greater rational understanding you have of the source, the greater control you have over the death current. The realm of the death current is not ultimate reality. It's not the source. It's a dreamlike realm. It's an aspect of the collective unconscious. Your task is to remain as conscious as possible in the death current. Most minds succumb to the unconscious and have suboptimal outcomes. Knowledge is power. The more you understand reality, the more you can control reality and your own destiny within it. Eat of the tree of ultimate knowledge.